Brown said that you're going to be one of the starters. Was there ever any doubt in your mind that you're going to start for him?
No, I mean, for me, I don't really assume, one way or the other what's going to happen coming into a training camp. I've never been given or guaranteed anything by any coach. So whether it was Phil Jackson or now Mike Brown, I've always just tried to come and do my job. And if the coach decides, I'm most effective in terms of helping the first team or second team or whatever that decision is, I roll with it. I've played just about every role you could play for a team, on the bench, off the bench, starting, two guard, pretty much whatever it takes to win. So that's the same commitment, I came into this season with, and that's kind of what we all should be focused on in a sense.
Finch, Meta seemed enthused about Brown talking to him about potentially a changed role of coming off the bench, and he seemed to actually kind of buy into it, be excited about it. How could that change the dynamics of the team if you have Barnes in there and then Ron serving various roles off the bench?
Ron or Meta?
Excuse me. I kind of went back and forth there.
You call them both, Drew. Come on, man.
It's going to happen all year, yeah. What do you call him? I'll go with Meta.
I haven't decided yet.
Okay, see, that's what.
But I'm going to be respectful to him, so whichever one that he wants, that's what we're going to call him. So, no, I think, the first part of what you said, I think speaks to, now I'm stuck, Ron or Meta's approach to, everything since he's joined this team, is that whatever, the Lakers, the team wants him or needs him to do in order for us to be the best, he's willing to do it. I think he said that from day one. He put a lot of pressure on himself at the beginning, saying if we don't win a championship, blame it on him. So I think his commitment to playing whatever role we need him to play has always been there. But it also speaks to, Mike's ability to communicate and be upfront with guys and just tell them straight up what's going on. And so I think that's appreciated, and it helps you, even if you don't agree with the decision, if you're kind of spoken to about it at the beginning and up front, you're better able to handle it.
Derek, in 2010, when you were a free agent, I think you made the comments, and this is before it was known whether Phil was going to be coming back, you made the comments that you think, in a way, your role and value would be even greater because if you wasn't going to be there, you'd be more needed in terms of just helping with that transitional period and just the experience that you have. No, those comments were in different contexts, but what do you think that applies to now with just Mike being new?
Well, at first I was trying to squeeze a couple more pennies out of the Lakers, and that didn't work so well. They found one, but not two or three. Secondly, there's an implication that, without Phil Jackson being on the sideline, I'm just kind of, this guy that couldn't really do much. And so when he's there, I'm okay. When he's not there, who knows? So, I'm really speaking to that point that, whatever adjustments, requirements, roles, skill development that it takes to be the most effective player for our team, I'm capable of doing it. I made the adjustment once before Phil Jackson was here. I wasn't a spot-up shooter. That wasn't my game when I came into this league. I was an attack player. I could get to the rim and finish on the best of them. We started running a triangle. I made the adjustment. I became a better perimeter shooter. Now it's time to find that balance where, because of my age, there are not as many things I can do in terms of finishing over the rim, getting to the basket, but my ability to space the floor as well as think smartly and make good decisions, still play solid defense. Those are all things that are valuable to any team and any coach. So I just don't, really doubt myself in the same way that some people do in terms of whether Phil is the coach or not.
Right. Well, have you sensed that you and Kobe have helped with that bridge so far, especially given everything that's been going on with the uncertainty of what the roster's going to be and all that?
Yeah, I think we have, but we haven't had to, over talk. Yeah. I think our teammates respect, I guess our resumes in a sense and respect us as individuals. And, they see how hard Kobe comes to work at practice, and, they see how hard I try and work every day when I come in. And I think that says a lot. So, our team's been great. And I think our coaches deserve most, if not all, of the credit in terms of keeping us really focused on just getting better each day. Realizing we're working with a very short window to get ready for Christmas Day.
Well, do you think after the trade of Lamar, you waiting for the other shoe to drop? You think something else is going to happen? I mean, you thinking to yourself, I think a lot of LA thinks, okay, they get rid of Lamar, they got to be doing something. They got to be getting something. Is that what you're thinking?
I've kind of resigned myself not to get too, I guess, focused on whether the other shoe is going to drop. I think for sure in the immediate, there was the assumption that something else was definitely coming, because you just, arbitrarily, get rid of the services of a player of Lamar Odom's caliber. So the assumption, probably rightfully so, had to be, and probably will continue to be for a lot of people, something else must be coming. But as a team, we can't really rest on that thought. For us internally, we have to, lace them up and put our shorts on with the guys we have right now. And, whatever decisions management decides to make, they'll make them whether we like it or not. And so, we're just preparing ourselves to play on Christmas Day and give the best effort we can and keep trying to get better every day.